there's going to be 31 videos, and I'm going to be ranking every logo in the history of each team of the NHL. So today we're going to start with the Anaheim Ducks. That's why I'm wearing the jersey. And we're going to be ranking the shoulder patches and the center logos. I was going to do the jerseys, but there's way too many to rank. And I think the logos are a perfect amount. There should be like 10 maybe for each one. But teams like the Red Wings, maybe I'm going to rank like the shoulder patches and maybe some specialty patches because they have not had many logo changes in their history. But I think Anaheim is a perfect team to start off with. They've had a lot of different logos and changes. So we're going to rank all of them. Coming in at number 9, going to be the lowest ranked logo. And this logo is going to be a shoulder patch they wore from 2003 to 2006. And it's going to be the MD kind of college looking logo. This logo, I do like the colors, the black, purple, and white. But other than that, it's just too simple. It's a good shoulder patch, but there's better shoulder patches on this list. And yeah, not much to say for this logo. And so I had to throw it at the bottom. So the logo at number 8 is going to be the logo they actually won the Stanley Cup in. They wore this logo from 2006 to 2014, and this logo is just too simple for me. I think they made the right decision by taking out the duck foot D from this logo and wearing it just the D on their jerseys now. You'll see that logo later in this list, but this logo with the words, just too simple for me. I'm not a big fan of words as a logo. So this one, it looks like it's a logo that would go at the top of a website maybe. Just not a good hockey logo for me to be on the front of a jersey. Even though they did win the Stanley Cup in, just not a big fan of it. And that's why it's going to be number 8 on this list. So now we're at number 7 on our list, and we're going to go back to 2003 to 2006, and it's going to be this word mark logo again, going back to the purple, black, and white stages of Anaheim. They didn't wear this logo for too long, and I can see why, because the only reason I ranked it above the one before with the D is because I like the colors way more. I think purple, black, white is way better than that sandish brown. So even though it doesn't have like a logo part to it like the D in the last one does, this colors are just way more better. And I do like the font more with it kind of looks like a baseball logo actually now that I'm thinking of it. So that's kind of why it's going to be at number 7. Not terrible, but still probably one of my least favorites out of the Ducks franchise, and that's why it's going to be at number 7. Alright, so now we're at number 6, and now this is the current Ducks logo they've worn since 2014 to now. And this one's still not one of my favorites. After this logo, this is kind of where it gets to the point where I kind of like all the rest of them, but this one, still not a big fan of. Just that color, I think they should go to either orange, black, and silver, like those alternate jerseys they have, or they should switch back to this design, because this sandish and orange and black and gold just isn't rocking it for me. So yeah, definitely better than the word marks I just showed you in the last 2, but still not a big fan of this one. I know it's a duck foot, but duck foot, like seriously, I think Anaheim can make up some better logos for sure, even make up a new one or go back to these ones here. But yeah, just the duck foot they wear now, just a combination of that and their jersey design, just not a big fan of. I rate it higher than the word mark ones because it's kind of more of a logo than just words. But other than that, it's probably one of my least favorite logos in the NHL right now. So yeah. So now we're on to number 5, and this is where the logos kind of get better for me. I like all of these now, but this one I like the least out of the next ones, and it's going to be the sandish colored logo of the OG Mighty Ducks. I guess that's what you can say. So I put this one here because just the color scheme basically. This color scheme is way better with the teal and the yellow and stuff like that. Just the orange, as I said, I'm not a big fan of. I really think they should switch back to the purplish and teal and that way. Yeah, just the orange and sand, not a big fan of. And they wore this one from 2015 to 2017 in that orange alternate jersey. So yeah, so they kind of brought it back, and at least they did something new to it. But yeah, good, pretty good logo, good design, just colors, not my favorite. So now we're on to number 4. Now this one is the same logo as the one before, but it's actually got that circle around it with the Anaheim Ducks, and I think this is a perfect shoulder patch. Even though I'm not a fan of the colors, as I've said numerous times, I think the shoulder patch is really good. They've worn this from 2010, says to now. I don't know if they have it on a jersey now, but they've had it on their alternate jerseys. Oh, I think, yeah, they've gotten on their main jerseys. But yeah, I think they could use this as their center logo, maybe switch the colors, but I think it's a perfect shoulder patch, and that's why I like it even more than the last one, because it's a new one. They didn't have that circle around it before, and I think it's great. I think it's better than having a circle. It's better to have like that kind of oval. But yeah, just the kind of small details there. But yeah, I don't hear many people talk about this, but I really think they should try and recolorize that and put it at the front of the logo. I think that would be really cool. But yeah, that's going to be number 4. Now we're on to the top 3, and I could say that they're pretty interchangeable. I could argue for each one to be number 1 on this list. But for me, this one has to go to the reverse retro logo from this year, and I think they wore this back in the 90s. I'm not too sure which year, but they wore it a couple years, but it was pretty ugly back then, but I think the reverse retros have made it look pretty cool, which as it's really grown on me for sure. But yeah, this one's going to be number 3. I think it's pretty cool to see a jersey that has your character wearing a different jersey on the logo. I've never seen that before. Maybe I'll notice that in more videos back or through this list on this journey, but I've never seen that before, first time, and I think it's the coolest logo to integrate jersey design because it's going like on a stripe from the bottom. I've never seen any logos crashing through the stripe to go to the bottom. So yeah, kind of some weird details there, but I think it's pretty cool and going to be number 3. Now you may be surprised here, but my number 2 is going to be the original logo from 1993 to 2006. Now this one's definitely better than the one they use now with the orange and sand. The original colors are perfect. I wouldn't change anything about this logo. Maybe the color of the hockey sticks. They're kind of weird with being yellow, but I don't really mind it. But yeah, this logo is just awesome. One of the best ever, and I really think they should bring it back full time, but maybe switch away from the orange and black color scheme. But yeah, nothing much else to say. Probably definitely everyone thought this was going to be my number 1 choice. But no, it's not going to be number 1, and let's go see number 1 now. So yeah, you may be surprised here, as I said. My number 1 choice for the Anaheim franchise is going to be this shoulder patch from this jersey. So same years, 1996 to 2006. They wore it for 10 years, and I think it's one of the best logos, or best shoulder patch logos in history, and I think it's one of the best circle logos in the NHL. When I saw this logo, when I was scrolling through all the Anaheim logos, I thought of making a top 10 maybe circle logos from any franchise, and this would probably be my number 1. I just think it's super cool. I love the colors. I love the original purple and teal colors. They're perfect, just 2 colors. I think that they should totally bring that back. Just get rid of all the stuff they have right now and just throw the colors in this and the logo in that. Maybe use this logo, doesn't really matter. But yeah, this one has to be one of my favorite shoulder patches of all time, and it's going to be my favorite Ducks logo of all time. So comment down below your number 1 pick, maybe your top 3, and I'm going to be going in alphabetical order. So I think Arizona is next. They've got a lot of logos. I'm excited to see, to rank them, and hopefully I'm going to try and post these once a week maybe. So comment down below what team you're excited for and your top 3. So thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.